Question number 51 of the PhilNITS FE morning portion of the exam. In this question, we are being asked, which of the following is an appropriate explanation of telemarketing? Alright, actually, I didn't get the right answer, which is letter A, because I was choosing between B or C, which meant that I really didn't think that A would be the correct answer. Now let's see why I ended up doing this and not choosing A as the correct answer. First, let's go to letter D. I knew that D wouldn't be the right answer because if we read the statement, it says that it refers to direct marketing that sends sales alerts, links to website updates, appointments, or delivery reminders to large groups of people. Is that supposed to be an appropriate explanation of telemarketing? I knew too that tele is something related to distance, but in this case it has this part where you're giving reminders to people, sales alert. I thought that delivery reminders didn't seem to be part of the marketing that we are going for. And so I thought that D wouldn't be the right answer. The other thing too that I'd like to emphasize is that I thought that maybe direct marketing shouldn't be the correct answer. But when I looked at the other choices, they all have direct marketing. So I thought eventually that this isn't really a big problem for telemarketing. And uh, therefore, I thought that if D isn't the right answer, and all of the choices also would have the direct marketing phrase, then which one is it? B and C, I think, seem to be the likely answers because A, if we look at A, it says that we'll be calling people at home and asking for donations, opinions, or purchases. And I thought that if you're asking for donations, that doesn't seem to be marketing. So I didn't really think too much about A. I thought that it wasn't really the right answer. Now, if we have B, I thought that because it's saying something over the internet. So you are selling products and services and builds customer relationships. I think that part, builds customer relationships, is something that gave me thought about letter B being the right answer. Plus the part about over the internet, because remember tele has something to do with distance, and if we're using the internet, then we could pretty much market to so many people all around the area, not even only in the Philippines but also in other countries. So it was B or C, and actually I thought that maybe it was C. I'll go with C. And if we look at Y, it says here that it sends offers, announcements, and I thought that maybe that's a lot more concrete rather than something about selling products and services, because if you're already selling products, then it looks like it's not anymore marketing but something like a website, an e-commerce web service perhaps, not just marketing the products. And so sending offers, announcements, I thought was the right phrase to look for when we're talking about marketing. And it also says here at a particular address. So if the person's living in a faraway place, then we can send offers and announcements to that person because we know his address and we can do the telemarketing that way. So I thought it would be C and not B. and definitely not A. But when I looked at the answers sheet, it turns out that A is the right answer. And I thought that maybe it's really because when you think about telemarketing, especially years and years ago, people called people up. Something like what we have heard about people cold calling others to sell whatever service, or ask people to make an investment. I think even these days we'll find people doing that, except that the internet has opened up a lot more of these announcements of these offers that eventually turn out to be bogus. And I think we all gotta be careful, especially with regard to those. All right. So, according to the answers sheet, the correct answer is letter A, regardless of the fact that I thought that asking for donations isn't part of the marketing aspect that we maybe are accustomed to. But again, if you disagree with the answer sheet, then I recommend that you move on to the next number and answer as many correct answers as you can, and hopefully you'll get enough points to pass. Alright, so the correct answer again is letter A.